Hi everyone, today we are going to design least recently used cache. So I've created this package as com.swim.play Java with the class name as LRUCache. This is a common interview questions for experienced people, and this is used for designing the cache type. So if it is asked to design a cache, then it will be difficult to design if you don't know the basic logics of LRUCache. So basically LRUCache, I've here what I'm doing, assume that if you have taken the size of 3, then whatever the data is least recently used will be removed. Suppose I have added 2 in the cache of size 3, then if I am adding 3, then 3 will go just before the 2, then 5 will go just before 3 and 2. So now after adding 5, 3 and 2, the size becomes 3. So we have created this cache of size 3. Then if the next element comes, suppose 7, then the element which was added earlier, that is in the starting of the element, will get removed. That is 7, 5 and 3 will be there, 2 will be removed. So if size exceeds, then automatically the element which is used rarely in the cache will be removed. The catch part is here is that even if you are not in adding any data, but if you are getting any data, then it is assumed that even in the get that element is used. So for the get part also we have to handle this scenario that if element is being get, then we have to update that element in the starting from the whatever place it is there. So I have created a set named LRU and I have defined the size as int size. So in the constructor I am providing the size. So whenever you are creating this LRU cache, you can automatically provide the size of the cache, and the LRU cache will be created through the constructor. And here the LRU cache I am using LinkedHashSet. So just to assume that set will keep the unique data only. So in the put method, I am going to put the data. So I will assume that it will be a public method and it will return boolean, that is whether the element is added or not. And in the put part, I will just pass that element with whatever the element you want to add in the cache, that is int data. So if the element, that is the size of the cache, element size, that is LRU size, exceeds the given size. So here we have provided the size in the constructor. Then what we will do, the least recently used element will be removed. So I will just fetch the element, that is the starting element which were added in this cache. So I will use the iterator to fetch the element. So I will simply type LRU to get the data. So here what I am doing, I am just removing the initial element. So in remove initial element I have written, and then I will do LRU dot iterator dot next to fetch the first element which was added in the LRU cache. And I will call the set which we have defined, that is LRU dot remove method, to remove the starting element, and I will pass the starting element here, and this will be this, that is the starting element will be removed from the LRU cache. So I am just printing out here that whatever element I am removing from the cache, I will just print out here just to demonstrate in the end that how this LRU cache is working. In the end, I will just demonstrate that how the things are being inserted and how things are being added at the runtime. So I have written data removed and I am providing the data here. After that, once the element is removed, then we have one space extra left. Then I will simply add the element. So I will write here adding the element to add data. Then I will provide the data what we are passing here, and I will simply just do LRU dot remove was done here. I have printed out the data which was removed. So here it was start data, so I have provided start data, and the element which I added is added element, and I will just put LRU dot add, and that I will provide the data which I am passing to in the put method. And after adding, I will just return that the element has been added successfully, so return true. You can provide the integer type also and return the element which was added. It depends on you. Even if you put the void also, that for better understanding, but if any exceptions come, then you will not get to know that whether data has been added or not. For that I have returned the boolean here. Now I am going to get the data. So the main catch is here only. Though the put was easy, but the main catch is in the get part, that if any element is being used, that is get the data, meanwhile update its uses. So that is the main thing. So I will just provide a method, and if the elements is being whatever the element the user wants, if he is asking for an element with the name with the variable as data, then I will just first check whether it is there or not. If it's not there, then I'll return as null. So I'll return null, and null is throwing an error because we are providing int here. So I will remove the data. This is the main cache, that if the element is being used, that through get, then remove that data and add in the starting that it has been recently used. So I have added as recently used, add as used recently, and removed from the set, and I will just change from int to integer so that null will not give the error. And in the last, I will just print return the data what we are using. And I create this method show just to demonstrate the LRU. So LRU dot toString, and let me add one more line here just to demonstrate in a more clear way. So in short, we have created this LRU of size, given size, through LinkedHashSet, and size is provided in the constructor, and I've used this put method. If the size exceeds, then I'm removing the starting element, and then I'm printing this data, and I'm adding the data. And the get part, if any elements is being used meanwhile, then what I'm doing, I'm just removing it from the set and adding in the start that it has been recently used, so that it won't be removed in the next iteration. So this is the main cache. So let me create one more class where I'll be calling this LRUCache, and just to demonstrate that how the things are working, I'll be typing the code here. So here I will call this LRUCache, and I'll create LRU equals new LRUCache and provide the size of the cache. Let me provide the size as 3 only, just to be more visible. And while true, I will be adding some random numbers here for some time. So let's add LRU dot put method I provided here. So LRU dot put will be there, and I'll add some random numbers here. So this is the method. If the size exceeds, then remove initial data and add the data. So I will provide here as new random. Random will be coming from Java util.random, and next int will provide the integer, and I'll pass 10 here. So 10 means that you can pass, the number will be from any number from 0 to 9, excluding that number. So I'll just print out this LRU.toString at every moment after adding the data, and I'm providing a thread.sleep of 1.5 seconds, that is 1500 milliseconds, and it will throw an interrupted exception, and save it. And since I've added toString, so let me do one more thing. See, if the size exceeds, then data will be removed from that set part, and I am adding random number from 0 to 9, and size is 3 here. So I will do one thing. I'll add toString method just to demonstrate at every point that whatever I have added, it will be visible in this LRUCache.toString method. So now I'll run it as Java application, since it's a Java class. So let me expand this. See, 9 is added, then 2 is added. Since, let me stop it at some time. Now let me stop it. Yeah. So now 9 is added, and then 2 is added. Again, when 2 was being added, since it's a set, so unique element will be there only. So 2 was 1 only. Then 7 gets added, and now after 7 adding, 9 got removed because 9 was added initially, and size is 3 only. So 9 got removed, it was added initially, and 3 got inserted in this set, and then again 2 got removed because 2 was added after 9, and then 6 is provided in that set, and after that 7 and 9 got added. And similar way, the element which was used recently remains inside the cache, and which was used very least in the starting what's removed. So this was the LRUCache. If the size exceeds, the initial elements get removed. Thank you all for watching this video.